Hello guys, welcome back to Face It TV. It's StarSeries time. We have match number 2.
You sound like you're about to read us a bedtime story, Dan.
I know.
What's it going to be?
I'm going low energy now. I'll bring it back up, because that's my thing. But we have Titan versus dAT team. dAT team just dispatched Existence quite easily, in fact, on 2 quick maps, the Mirage and then Inferno. And didn't look really like they ran into any problems at all. And now, though, this should be a different story. It's Titan, of course, the new Titan, RpK, in the lineup. Mal James, you have experience with this, and I don't, because
with what?
I was flying around and stuff with RpK.
Oh, with RpK,
Titan, yeah.
Yeah, he was. I didn't get to kind of watch as much of him in the previous matches as I would have liked to. I feel like he was kind of he was doing a bit of dirty work. Well, obviously you've got Kenyes running around just executing people. So we'll have to keep an eye on him. We'll have to keep an eye on him and see how he does this time. But look at these odds here. This is interesting, actually, because Titan have obviously massive favourites, probably heavily influenced by how they played yesterday. But again, I do feel that I wonder, you know, I mean, dAT have 2 massive AWPers on their team, but again, we saw from Cloud9 that having an AWP isn't the be-all and end-all. It's not going to be the ultimate answer. And so I feel like maybe we'll have to see if these odds are reasonable or not. But again, Titan was so superior versus the 2 teams they played yesterday. Tactically, their tactics were just off the charts. And before we get into this match, the winner of the pink dAT is MW Phil King. So make sure you answer your message from us before the end of the map. Otherwise, it does get re-rolled. The sub giveaway will be after this map as well.
My prediction will be that it will be definitely a great big victory for Titan. I don't see dAT pulling it out here in this series, but we'll have to see if dAT can prove me wrong. So we have the pistol, and so far it's a little bit of pressure towards the banana area, and we do actually have a quick frag there from Apex. There's good damage done into Existence. He fell back very smartly, keeping himself out of harm's way, and still just one-on-ones being attempted just repeatedly there by Apex, and somehow he's still on half health, which is actually impressive.
That was really interesting, actually, because obviously Existence is playing on the site in that situation. He's only got 4 HP, but Apex happy to just continually engage in that duel.
Multiple opponents
for an extended period of time. So very curious, but obviously with Existence right behind him, he obviously knows what he's doing. Did get that smoke out a bit earlier on, but has now dissipated. Now we're going to see dAT smokes onto the site. Let's have a look at where those are going. That is a great angle. Thank you very much. Goes to GoTV. Okay.
Well, I'm going to make their way in anyway, and it's, a lot of time has been killed now in this pistol, and it has to be happening here right on this site. You can see the effort to plant that bomb immediately there, when perhaps he would have been better used trying to fight these Titan players, but it just wasn't the time. But still, the bomb does go down. It's a 2-on-3 in favor of Titan at the moment. Existence still very low, and there it is. Does get taken down by Blade, as WorldEdit is trying to use that pull position to lock down Banana, but he can't quite do it, and that's going to put all the pressure now on Blade to try to save this round against these 2 remaining players. Kenyes has a kit, and he's going to get the quick defuse there, and 1-0. Titan going to be getting the nice CT start that we all dream of getting every time we play Inferno and start on CT.
We have seen a lot of diffusers so far, with players remaining on, opposing players remaining alive, trying to stop it from happening today. And it does continue in the first round of this match. Again, this is a best of 3. Have we gone through the maps? I'm not sure that we have, actually, the veto. So we'll get a confirmation on that very shortly. But again, going to be easy headshots versus no armor. Okay, so the maps are Inferno, then Cash, and Nuke will be the decider. Always love it when Nuke is the decider in a best of 3 or in a best of 1.
Well, as long as it's not Cobblestone.
Indeed. Although, obviously I am being sarcastic with regards to Nuke. I think we can just spend a bit of time talking about that, as this eco looks to be cleaned up by Titan. No losses yet, not that much damage done, apart from to Kenyes, who gets finished off, as I say that, of course, by Blade. Still a minute on the clock, actually.
That was a tasty frag.
There is an opportunity for more work to be done. However, they're going to have a general idea. As to Blade's location, that's going to be a wrap.
That, you know what, that reminded me, because in 1.6 you used to be able to do that. That's like how you would get frags with the Glock. You had the burst, and you could get them close range, and you get them in the head. You don't actually see that very much in this game, because if you're actually in a round where you're going to have Glock, you're not really going to be doing all that much.
Well,
you
they
could
did
just buy a PT-50 instead and actually just have a good chance of killing them instead of a horrible one.
If you do remember, a while ago they did nerf the damage of the Glock because those burst fire, and they nerfed it because of that to kind of better balance it. So it used to be a lot better than it is now. So Existence on this forced buy here from that team. Again, they got the bomb plant in the first round, so they're going to go straight for the buy here. A lot of nades on a bunch of players. Markelov going to be having a few less, grenades than the rest of his team.
As the HE dance should be... Oh, I thought that would be a bit more damage than it was, but it's okay. They only are having one guy on the B side of things at the moment because of that smoke. And this is definitely something that can try to exploit. Obviously, you can never know for sure, but having one player behind the smoke instead of two is more likely generally in the meta at the moment. So we are seeing teams try to just flash through it with a lot of players and try to take the one-on-one very quickly and get the entry onto the site. But this time around, it's not going to happen, it would seem. As right now, they're all slowly just walking it, right? They're not flashing through, just taking their time, using the time that's left in the round. That's okay. There's 20 seconds left now, but in come the grenades. And there's still 3 players on the A-bomb side. No one's rotating. We do have these 2 players here. Kenny S in the back, going to pick up the first frag onto Blade as they make their way in. Kenny is now discarded. Existence on the fountain has to do some good work here. Does take down the bomber. That bomb sent flying into the water as the rest of the French players come cleaning things up here. That are eliminated, and 3 players survive that onslaught on the B-bomb site.
Nice work there by Tyson, and you saw that boosting over that smoke on Flowerpot. If you weren't watching yesterday, then Titan have... They have drilled so many things on the T side and the CT side on all the maps we saw yesterday. One of the things was a double boost on the T side over smoke in the B tunnel area leading to the site. So we may see some boosts of Titan Zone coming up, but Existence going to be doing the dirty work here on Banana. Again, it's versus Isiko, the flank coming in from Apex as well. So again, a nice clean-up here for Titan. Only one person falling, that's going to be Existence, but he got the information for his team. He allowed a fast rotate and allowed them to finish off the remainder of this team. And a quick word on Nuke, as I was trolling earlier.
No.
As a final decider, if it goes there, it could all come down to whoever gets the CT side, because you saw...
It will never come to Nuke,
You saw last weekend...
It will never arrive.
You saw last weekend Cloud9 beats Nip on Nuke and started on the CT side, but I feel like that might be the only situation where they were going to beat Nip on that weekend.
I don't know, man. Stop trying to be all down on the North American scene like that, James. I didn't expect this from you. We'll give them some credit. They played pretty good.
Credit, forget it. We used to say that back in the day when everyone was on pay-as-you-go, and you'd ask your friend, have you got any credit? And they'd be like, credit, forget it. No one had any money.
Ah.
Or they'd lie, so they didn't. So you're making use all your credit up.
That's true.
Credit, forget it.
Lying is good. Here we go. We got Kenny S there, just watching over. CT Arch into middle. So far, he doesn't actually have a lot of support there. There is a player floating between A and B beside him, but now they're going to change that position. Kenny S on the quad angle. This is a really nice one again. I was talking about this boiler shot just previously, and there it is. Wow, barely missing that flick shot.
Players, I think.
And there it is. Able to pick up. Well done it. There's another one, just re-peeking once again. Does get taken down by Simple this time as RPK rotates in around. But yeah, that was really excellent work, and it really shows you the power of the AWP on that angle. You can get away really quickly. You can get some really clean frags. You got the support from the guy on pit. It's really deadly in the hands of someone like Kenny S. And yeah.
I'm wondering how he hit 2 players with that first shot.
I don't know, man. Did he really?
I only saw one. Yeah, he did. I only saw one in boiler. I think he may have hit one boiler and then went through the boiler wall into mid and hit the other person as well.
Maybe Kenny S can just bend those AWP bullets. And they're going to go for a bit of a mid aggression here. Maniac down middle, able to take down Markelov. However, Blade is there looking for some retribution, but he will not find it. Apex going to take down Blade. WorldEdit finally coming in for some good trades to punish this aggressive movement down middle. And now that are in the driving seat. In they go now, splitting onto the A-bomb site. RPK able to get pick up a frag. That's going to make life easier now as it's on Existence in a 1-on-2. But if he can time this well, then it might be able to work out for him. There he goes. Now the bomb is planting. Smoke off pit a little bit, but they're both still on the site. Resistance creeping through, gets spotted, and that's it for him. 5-1 is the score for Titan, as dAT put their first round on the board, but the money is still flowing into the coffers of Titan. They've still got a lot of bank to work with.
Apex's rifle is called the banana of Elvis. That's what it literally translates to. I just want to put that onto record. I don't get it either, but that's what it's called. So he's going to go for that pop flash peek here. KennyS is looking to control the banana area. The bait's coming in from the tees. Oh, he just took a notch off his belt there. So close. But I don't think they're going to be going to banana anytime soon, as KennyS has that on lockdown.
But that's like the sick thing about KennyS there, because if you're using him to be an aggressor on banana, allows you to quite easily... I mean, because he could double back, leave one rifler there, or he, as we're seeing now, can just hold it by himself. But this tiny angles, if you got an AWP like this, you're going to take banana a lot of the time, and I would be very scared to go there if I was the T's in this situation. You can see that they feel the same way right now. They know that it's a very big danger zone at the moment, but they are feeling pressured to try to retake it now that the options on A are looking a little bit grim, but they're going to try to force the players back on A, able to pick up a frag, but the returns coming in from either side. 1-for-1 now, with that team coming out on top here. KennyS is rotating around, but wow, Existence has the sixth sense there for the lurker behind him. Well, that is going to go down. That's going to give them a chance now, but still lots of smokes in play, as KennyS looks for an angle, a gap, something to work with.
Okay, so 2 versus 2. Let's have a very quick look at the setup from the T's here. Got a crossfire between the site and the graveyard, and with time running out and that smoke just lingering for so long, don't know if they can do this. Existence going to be the victim of that crossfire. KennyS going to try and keep them on the site. Misses a frag there. They should die to the bomb. KennyS going 2,000 DPI there. And only Blade will make it. Markelov falls to the explosion. So, 2 rounds on the board now. That hyper-aggressive round when Titan were at 5-0 has awarded some guns and some money to that team. But yeah, and they continue with this momentum.
It's a force up now, though, and the thing is about this, which is interesting, is that KennyS is on the AWP, so I would actually expect something quite spectacular or aggressive from him, because they need to try to gamble right now, because they have a disadvantage. They need to get an early advantage here. Lack of nades, lack of weapons. KennyS or somebody from Titan needs to be enabled to pick up some kills. There it is! Gets a great prediction on WorldEdit, and now that is understanding the meta game right there.
And this time, as opposed to the previous round, instant rotation here from KennyS. Last time he was holding it solo. Now you've got Existence and his buddy RpK both going to be holding down the B banana area, and while KennyS goes to cause more damage.
There's like key differences as well, like with how you can play it. Because if you play a one rifler there, you can play defensively, you can play the spot and get info and fall back onto the site and delay even more for the rotation. Or if you've got 2 players, they get crossfires like this, but also it gives them the option to actually push together, because now you have someone to flash for you into middle, so you can actually push behind the T's. If they push A, you have a really fast flank. So that's what they're going for this time around. And you can see that it's not super commonly used in the top level at the moment, but it is a very legitimate option.
Interestingly, RpK didn't go for the weapon there. He's just holding for that trade frag should he need it. Oh, he sees a little teaser, and he will in fact pick up that AK. So 5 against 2 now. Great patience there from the Titan side, not to get greedy and potentially overextend. The gun's going to be there for a while, so there's no need for him to try and grab it immediately. Simple. Only one remaining now for that as Titan start to get back into this game.
Money bad for that now, as we can see. Going to be picking up more frags, so this is not something Titan can afford to let happen.
Oh, look at that money.
Yeah, I mean, if you know it's simple. I mean, I guess you could, yeah, hide. I mean, I guess you can make a case for trying to 2-on-1 him, but you don't want to lose more than like.
It's reasonable because yeah, but again, I just want to point out the play from Existence and RpK there on Banana, where they killed the one play that was there, but it's still, it wasn't so important for RpK to go around the corner and try and grab that weapon as it was for him to be there for a trade frag with Existence baiting on Banana. Can always get the weapon later, so something to think about if you are in a similar situation. Obviously, there's more than one way to skin a cat, although don't skin any cats, just play Counter-Strike.
Simple already has taken like half damage, and they need him to make an entry here. So if he can make an entry, then that can certainly allow them to get onto the site quickly, maybe pick up a second frag. And that's really the game plan right now, because they know that the only advantage they have is Simple. Another way of thinking about it, if we just actually quickly check the money here. Simple's pretty synced up on money with them, so I think it's okay actually for Simple to try to commit here and try to get an entry and risk dying. I think that's okay. He hits the shot and allows him to take the site, then that is really worth it. So I'll have to see if he can manage that one.
Still 2 smokes on the Titan side, and again it's being smoked out. That are just waiting for these smokes to go. But let's see, Maniac still has a smoke. Let's see where he's playing. He's in pit, so I don't think he's going to be smoking Banana anytime soon. Looks like a potential rotation might be coming for the Terrors now, but WorldEdit is going to be straggling behind with the bomb for the T side. Let's have a look.
Actually, Kenny S just rotated to B now. Like, just as soon as they move to A, Kenny S rotates to B. That's hilarious. This might just be the difference right now. In they go, but Maniac able to pick up some good kills on this so far by the pit position. Excellent work from him. And it's going to get shut down, as you know, largely they were on pistols and no armor, but yeah, that was quite funny. I did like the approach though. I think the theory there was quite nice from dAT. They knew that Simple was the answer. They knew that Simple could get them through a choke point with his AWPing, and that's what they needed with those pistols. That's what they needed. But the key of Simple's AWP that time was just not good enough.
All right, now Simple's downgraded. He's traded in his AWP and got a scout in return.
A scoot?
Yeah. So, see if he can do anything with it. And that's Simple. Simple as that. See what I did there? Oh, man. Fast frag there, and it's Kenyas of all people who gets eliminated. That was quite an insane frag, actually. You see he was jumping sideways in the air, cancelled his movement, and shot Kenny straight in the face. So, again, while we...
Sorry, Apex just picked up the AWP, dropped, and he like slowly like trained the AWP all the way to the back of pit. He just threw it away so that it wouldn't be up close in the middle.
Those 1.6 days, you could gloriously spam the G button and just carry weapons all over the map.
It's really good, like really nice that he made that effort though, because as you said, it's actually really annoying to do that in this game.
Yeah, and against this team of WorldEdit and Simple, the last thing you want is for one of these guys to get a free AWP. You can see they were definitely fishing for it. Frag still going their way though, as Blade takes down Apex and throws a smoke into Arch. You can see that big rainbow. Oh, it's into Library, in fact. So it's going to allow them to wrap, or give them the idea of the wrap. You can see RpK trying to stop the wrap. Existence getting a frag, though. 4 versus 2 now. Blade just going to... The idea of Blade even being there is enough.
Blade's Glock, man, it's beautiful. It's a natural...
He's
so
burst firing all these guys.
Yeah, he is.
People are going to try it and like face it pugs and stuff and just going to fail. It's actually reasonably hard to burst fire somebody outside of pistol round.
Despite that excellent round from dAT, they are still only on 3 to the 7 of Titan. So Titan's still on a good course here. Obviously, this round kind of sucks for them, and they're going for an aggressive B play at the moment, or banana play. Once again, this is like really good to do because they need to apply pressure, they need to get information, they need to be proactive because they can't just... Because the thing with this map and the nades is that you don't necessarily need to get the information because the nades can delay them so much that you can slowly pick up little bits of knowledge here and there. You can slowly pick up little bits of info over time, and that's what can help you make decisions. But if you don't have any nades, then you're in trouble.
Speaking of little bits of knowledge, no helmets to speak of here. With an M4 and a Galil in the house, they are essentially 5 AKs on the terrorist side. And with a 4-round deficit, that could make all the difference here. We will have to keep an eye on how these frags go. That
was their last smoke. The only guy with the smoke left on the B site was Existence.
Let's see. So it's Existence. Indeed, it's only Existence on the B site, and he has 1 flash and FAMAS.
Good luck to
try
him.
And hold this push.
Do you think he can do it? How many kills is he going to get, James? I'm going to say 3. There goes Existence at the core boxes. He's got help, though. Apex is coming in here to give him a hand. Existence gets 3 less than 3. So we got 2 kills going in right at the end there to clean up the 2 players on the site. And now it's all about the retake. Can Titan actually do this? there's been loads of time for that to set up. You can see this, like Markelov's just sitting very comfortably behind the sandbags there, and the smoke off on construction means that they understand that there's almost no way that this is happening unless that mess up massively, and they have too much respect for that as players to see them to mess up consistently on a play like this. So well played to that team to open up the round there with that aggressive play into B. However, we have to also have to account for the fact that Titan did play a bit gambly there. They left existence on B by himself, and lots of teams you'll see them instead of gambling like that, what they'll do is they'll try to flash someone in, they'll like team flash someone over so you can get a peek and see what's happening on banana before rotating back. But this time it was just blind.
Yeah, and you know, if you time that well, you can get 2, even 3 frags in some situations. Again, it can depend on a team and how drilly they are. If they're all going to be standing there with smokes in their hands, then that can win you the round. So WorldEdit is going to be holding the angle over towards Car at the moment. However, going to have 3 CTs playing from sides at the moment. There's the third one who's just hiding behind a barrel self. Like, where's the third one? I can see him on the radar. In the meantime, see that nice team flash there for WorldEdit to take that peek. Start to advance up. He needs his teammate maybe to check sandbags for him, but he's just going to leave him holding this angle for the time being as they try to take control over other parts of the map. Again, nobody down for either side here. Again, no helmets for the Titan side.
Titan have not used a single smoke yet, and we've got 50 seconds. They just used their first smoke.
That's really interesting.
At 50 seconds. That's actually insanely huge. Because what are that going to do now? They've waited too long.
Yeah, I've noticed in a number of rounds, there's been like 40 seconds on the clock when the last smoke comes out onto B. And
so now they got to just go through it. They don't have the time. They just got to go through and hope and pray that they can somehow not get flashed, somehow avoid getting completely destroyed on the entry. And they're going to make it through. There's lots of smokes to actually help cover them. But there's 3 players here. First oranges, second oranges, right at the back of the site. Existence going to go down. So far, so good here for that. But are they going to account for so many players being on the site? Now there's Kenny S. Gets 2 frags, spraying down for the third. Almost. Has to pull out the pistol right now. Go for the reload. bondik on 11 health does finish off Kenny S. As we have a 2-on-2 situation with 5 seconds left on the clock. Will he get the plant in time? Oh, barely in time, but Apex coming in with a 5-7 is more than enough to clean up the remaining players of that team. And a very, very interesting round. This is one of those situations where you can use flash. Like this is another reason why actually teams try to flash each other over to get the peak on banana. Because if you do that, you get enough information to like delay your smokes as long as possible. Then if you're only starting your smokes at 50 seconds left in the round, you've got 5 left. Well, good luck, terrorists. Good luck.
Yeah, quite often you can see Ts will try to take control of banana as soon as possible, and they'll just run around at the top of banana to try and bait the CTs to throw their smokes as soon as possible, because they want them to run out of smokes sooner rather than later. And again, as we've seen, Titan are playing it to their advantage here and throwing them as late as possible. But I mean, there are some teams, such as, I want to say Fnatic, who may just, you know, if you don't smoke it, they may just walk straight into the site with no grenade queues. However, we do see grenade queues for Blade and his teammates. Existence, though, with a very passive position and a crossfire with his teammate on coils. 2 frags for him. Going to do enough work. RpK gets taken out by bondik. So that's going to be the site for the T's. Apex gets another kill through the smoke. Just someone bondik, so Simple will be happy with that at least. Markelov and WorldEdit remaining here for that team. Let's have a look at their positions on the site. WorldEdit just keeping an eye on coils at the moment. Markelov toying with going through the smoke. I don't think they know where he is, and WorldEdit's given them a 1 versus 1, and he's sold Markelov down the river there and kind of ruined the round for his team. So I suppose it was unfortunate. I doubt he was expecting that CT to be in that position, as he was trying to get a height advantage and take them by surprise, but didn't go their way, and that will be 9-4 to Titan with 2 rounds left in the first half.
Yeah, interesting dynamics that they have been running on the CT side so far. Mostly, the thing that comes to the attention the most is how much they've been focusing on mixing up their setups on the B site. That has been by far the most variant of, or has shown the most variable playstyles from them. However, we're going back to a more standard round at the moment from them, as once again, Case is in that position I really like to see Orpers these days in, which is watching over the boiler area. And Apex is just going to peek out, does get dinked, but they've only got pistols, so he is fine. That was a nice reaction right there from Apex. As Simple tried to go for the finish. And here comes Markelov. Can he do something with this P250 undertow? There's 2 players there, but look at this angle here from Maniac. By the time they see Maniac, they're already going to be dead.
Interestingly, again,
maybe not.
Always worth noting the helmets on all these players. Apex doesn't have a helmet. He's got 7 HP, so it's not going to matter now if he does engage. However,
maybe his helmet got shot off.
Versus an eco with about 2,000 in the bank. Are you buying armor? Are you buying your helmets?
Against T's?
Against an eco when they're eco.
No. Oh, when they're eco. If I have the money, yeah, always.
So you can see he has now bought the helmet, but it was last round he needed it really. But maybe it's
a
gamble.
I think he had it, but it got shot off. No.
You can't shoot off helmets.
You can't? What?
No.
Was there a iteration of the game where that Anyway, moving on.
Moving swiftly on.
Moving swiftly on. I hope someone made that GIF if yours changed.
Yeah, you're hoping for dear life now after that one.
Oh yeah.
Your helmets get shot off. Wow.
I swear that
was
a thing. Maybe I don't know. Anyway.
Not in CS:GO, mate.
Mixing up all the CSs. Anyways, we do have a 10-4 scoreline right now. This is the last round of the first half. Titan not looking so good on the initial moments facing these players. But the thing is that Apex is going to come back with 2 frags of his own and show just why Titan are so confident in these aim duels. In comes RpK now, the new addition to this team. He does pick up Blade, so they are falling 1 by 1 here. This push from dAT somehow is just coming in a little bit too much in a staggered fashion. And that's going to allow Titan to clean up after Apex's early displays. And there you go. 11-4 for the first half. Titan looking to start very strong on the first map here in this best of 3 against dAT for Star Ladder 12.
Existence his Karambit's really cool in that this side of it is like almost entirely coppery goldish, and the other side of it is almost entirely blue, which has to be one of the most unique Karambits in the game, surely. Anyway.
You're a knife fiend, James. You have a problem.
A deserved captain.
James has like 10 knives.
I have 6.
You have 6 knives.
Yeah. Not quite 10.
That's 6 too many, James.
Let's not even go into
you should give them away.
Let's not even go into my skin problems and case opening.
I think a lot of people realize it now as well because of you tweeting stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, my conversations with Get Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Pretty much.
Ruining my reputation.
Okay, so we're into the pistol now, and lots of nades actually for that. Nobody has armor, in fact. Oh no, sorry, Blade has armor, but we're going to see WorldEdit with the defuse kit. But Titan already starting to push in for these kills, and this is horrible for dAT right now. They can't get back on better positions. They're getting caught on the entries. No escape. Apex now looking for the next one, holding down Arch to try to delay those rotating players. And so far it's going quite well. Look at how stuck they are thanks to Apex. He even gets both kills there. That's 3 in total in that pistol round.
They're spooning. Couldn't get the screenshot.
So Apex is, he's a really, really fantastic player. He's got great
He's 30
skills.
bombing. He is 30 bombing in the first round of the second half. He's got a 30 bomb.
I know, right?
Apex he's playing with silvers right now. He's carrying for his team. Apex
is in elo hell.
Yeah, I'm in elo hell.
I love that Thorin made that joke with Kenny S and Crims, how they're in elo hell. Which I thought was quite funny at the time, at the event. Either way, definitely a good start for Titan, looking to close it out very quickly in a dramatic fashion. With indeed a 30 bombing Apex at the moment. And that team, they just need to try and get some damage in right now. There's also ways they can approach around like this.
I've got to cut you off because Apex has 20 more kills almost.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got 11. He's got pretty much 20 more kills than the next person on his team or the entire game.
It's Apex cam time.
Now it's 20 more. He's got 20 more than anybody else, any other player on any team.
He's going to stay on Apex then.
This is madness.
He has been connecting like
Apex
a beast.
cam.
Apex cam. Either way, Push is coming into B with a couple players just to try to throw off the CTs a little bit, try to see if there's anybody even there. And they are going to spot one player at least. No, it's going to force him out of the back there, flush him out. Maniac looks for the next one. Simple going to come around the back though as the bomb is ferrying up to that B bomb site. Wow, Simple with 2 fast frags. That's going to help out massively now. Weapons to be picked up there for that with 30 seconds left. And it's a 3-on-3 now.
Simple showing us that impeccable aim of his once again. Any gun in his hands, he is a menace.
But Apex is still untouched. And look at that, he's going to come in, get the frag from the back. 2 players left, Markelov and Blade. Markelov rocking the ump. And Apex picks up another kill. He's just like, he's just a kill magnet right now. He's just finding every frag.
Could he be on a 40 bomb in normal time?
It's very possible, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a 40 bomb in normal time in a professional match.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say.
Absolutely seen it elsewhere, but he is 7 frags away from a 40 bomb, and the next person on the board is 22 frags behind him.
And it's Kenny S.
And it's Kenny S.
And
it's Kenny S.
That's awesome.
What kind of bizarro world are we in right now?
I don't know, but
they're all charging in front of him because they want kills.
This is baiting. They're going to give him the AK.
They gave him the AK as well. They recognize this guy is on fire right now.
Here's an upgrade, mate.
It's kind of like Doyle Brunson, who's a poker player. So that sometimes all the cards are hitting you and you just play a rush, which is not something I necessarily believe in. But Apex certainly doing it now as they throw him the AK, and it's 2 more kills there. They want that 40 bomb.
Simple looking to get multiple frags here again. Actually holding off these 2 players from Titan, but Maniac will eventually finish them off. And where are we at now with the Apex? He's closing
35.
in. Can he do it in the next 2 rounds?
5 frags, potentially 2 rounds.
All right. So I'm not a betting man, so I'm not going to make a wager. But would you make a wager on him actually making it? To that,
it all depends on odds, Dan. It all depends on odds. I wouldn't put an Asimov on
it. Doesn't really.
Well, to me it does, Dan.
All right, okay.
You're a simpler gambler than I am.
I'm a gambler.
You play poker though.
We all know where that's gonna go.
Yeah.
All right, 14-4. Titan 2 rounds away.
Existence has bought a. I don't even know what they're called. What is that called?
It's a taser, man.
Is that what it's called? A Zeus. Okay.
It's a Zeus.
I don't buy
because
these
it's tasers, like kind of like the. It's not really like a thunder. It's very, very tame in comparison. But I suppose that's what they were going for, naming it Zeus.
So are they going to let Apex lead here? That's the question.
This is quite just interesting to watch Apex right now. Just look at him go.
They are letting him lead as well, basically. I think this is all deliberate now. Oh,
he's down to half health. This really hurts that potential 40 bomb. Oh no.
He's got an AK though. All he needs to find is the head. 35 seconds remaining. Excuse me.
He's in that mode where you can't do anything wrong, which is I love when that happens. It's
wow,
when you hit the flow. It's really easy to jump up there by yourself too. But here we go. Gonna make their way in now to the A-bomb site, and bondik's got a great position here. Can he get his forest on? Able to pick up the kill onto Maniac, as well. It has a very good position there. Look at that peek, very nice there. Takes down RPK very easily too. They are holding down the site with a really nice setup here, executing wonderfully. Apex goes down for naught, and now Kenny S has to come in with Tech 9, but gets shut down. That's again really good team play from dAT there in the site defense, and Titan now. Definitely going to be just, I guess, they're just going to have to just constantly bombard them. They've got so many rounds in advantage that they can just start doing crazy stuff. And we know that these mid-entries could really work out very well from them, especially because they have so much money at the moment and they've got all the Molotovs. With the Molotovs, you can like push the CTs back from some of these positions to take a deeper position on middle, so that then your double backs become even stronger and harder to read as well. And you can leave a couple of players behind for a split on B, let's say, or you can leave one guy behind just to lurk and catch rotating players and hit B, or you can just double fake. Loads of options, and that's why these Molotovs are so useful.
That's a really bad smoke
on this map. It's absolutely useless smoke.
Yeah, these smokes should not exist.
James is offended. He made smoke videos and no one's watching them. Obviously.
Well, I made T side. I didn't make CT smoke.
Oh, okay. Well,
actually, so maybe I should. Yeah.
Well, you should.
Because there are so many issues that can happen from inconsistent smokes in mid. You see it more on the T side, trying to smoke quad or arch than otherwise. And again, if there's a gap in your smoke, then it allows the CTs to punish. So it has to be consistent. It has to be.
All right. Well, James has spoken. You must listen to James.
What was that voice? Was that your Gandalf voice?
I don't know what that voice was. I was possessed. But here you go. This is what I'm talking about. They have pushed the players back, even getting challenged actually by dAT. You could argue that they should just fall back there on the safer setups, but they go for the peaks against these guys from Titan, which are clearly, at least Apex is on fire at the moment. Maniac going to pick up a kill onto the B side of things, so it's chaos all over the place. 4 players for Titan against the 2 of dAT. They don't know what is being hit right now, so they've got to split one up. to either site. And WorldEdit's going to spot all the trouble now. In goes the grenades. He's going to run through with the AWP in hand. It's just, he does not care at all. Actually, I think he ran into the smoke that he threw for himself. Actually, that's so smart. WorldEdit is a genius, a mastermind.
Oh, they've won by timeout as well.
That's
my
god,
insane.
That's amazing.
That was
that
fantastic.
Is best play 2015. WorldEdit, you're the man.
That was
Easy.
genius. That was so smart.
He connected. He threw a smoke ahead of the smoke that he was initially running through to connect to that smoke. A smoke tunnel.
He made a smoke tunnel.
To ninja.
How have I not thought of that before?
And he jumped on the diffuser's back and snapped his neck.
It's one of those things that you feel like is a no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
It's an absolute no-brainer, but you kind of need someone to just open your mind to it. Same as the T's boosting over smokes that are thrown, be it on long on Dust 2 or B tunnel, as we've seen recently from Tyson. That was absolute genius. Absolute genius. With that run would have put Titan on match point as well. The only bad thing for that is that it gives Apex a bit more opportunities to get his 40 bomb.
Yep. A nice defense though on the B site. Again, from Titan, they are trying to just basically brute force them with individual skill, and that are trying to fight against that. But you can see how well that's going for them at the moment. Not so well. 14-6, obviously, is a good indication of that. But yeah, I think WorldEdit should get a Nobel prize for that.
A Nobel Prize.
A Nobel prize.
A Nobel Prize.
A Nobel prize.
A Nobel Prize or a Nobel Prize?
A Nobel prize. Sorry. JZFB, not for like 30 hours, please. Cut me a break.
I can't help it. I missed you. I got to catch up on the trolling.
All right, that's good. I missed it. Actually, Thorin trolled me a lot. It was constant. It was constant. It was unrelenting. But here we go. Maybe they can actually pull this one off.
Oh, go TV lag. Are we going to be at the end of the round after this?
Oh no. Just as I was trying to set it up, maybe they can pull this one up a lag. That's not great.
I'm curious to see.
Oh, there we go. Hey. Look at that. Maybe they will do it. In fact, they look really good right now. And this looks really weird. Are we like desynced or something? Look at them.
I think
we're desynced.
Oh, this is weird. What?
I don't understand.
Oh, there must be a smoke there or something. But
I don't know.
wasn't moving. Oh no, I think it's a server lag actually.
They don't know what's going on.
Oh dear.
That's actually hilarious.
Okay, so we'll have to wait for a decision from Starladder on that, because that was... I think we went into the warp zone there. So while the admins try to fix this quickly, I think we should try and find out how many followers we have and if that previous giveaway has been claimed, because I do want to keep an eye on this, guys. If we get to 300,000 today, then we're going to go absolutely bananas with raffles. So we'll find that out shortly, and I think we may see a round restore there, as that round went into a black hole and ended up somewhere else. Apparently we have 293,000 followers. Again, while we wait for this to be resolved, I'll just very quickly show you.
Doesn't that mean the AWP goes to the viewers?
The AWP is going to the viewers. The AWP's
okay, the
AWP's gone.
Okay,
right. So we could potentially have 3 more raffles today, guys. We're just generous as hell right now. So let's have a look at the first one. This one is going to be after the game, guaranteed.
Where are the Bisons at, though, James? What, did you give them all away already? Before, like, you had so many Bisons when I left, and now you have none.
Look, I've still got Igor Mako's knife here.
Okay.
So we could potentially do this, but we may not even have time to do that today. Maybe tomorrow. People have been tweeting me and asking for Bison giveaways. Hey, ask and ye shall get. Or be rewarded.
Receive.
Well, yeah, that works.
That's how it's.
Okay,
that's how you're supposed to say it, you know?
Okay, thank you. The subscriber giveaway is coming after this game. It is going to be for a stat track Water Elemental. Very nice, kind of juicy looking gun though. I wouldn't recommend trying to eat it. If we get to 300,000 followers today, guys, click that follow button. There will be 2 giveaways in addition to that one. First one for everyone is a factory new, lovely little Miley Cyrex there. See, it's called Face It 300.
Miley Cyrex. Did you come up with that all by yourself?
Of course not. No, almost every Cyrex in the game is called Miley Cyrex. I'm not even joking.
I've never heard that or seen it before.
Yeah.
And I'm glad of that.
So guys,
past me.
300,000 followers today, and we will give away this. This will be eligible. Everyone in the chat's eligible for that. And in addition to that, we will also give away this lovely Glock fade to one of our subscribers.
The Glock fades are really nice.
All you need to do is follow, guys, and we will go bananas with these giveaways. We did give away a Dragon King on Facebook yesterday. as well, or today actually. We announced that today, and we have one on Twitter. So head over to twitter.com/faceit. We have a giveaway there as well. Just giveaways all over the place right now.
Why is the nade upside down?
Hey, it is Bizarro World after all. As you saw, that round got a bit
To be
crazy.
fair, this actually looks more stable. Usually you're knocking it over and it makes this slot noise. Oh, that's actually no. It makes it. Wait, it makes this noise. Yeah, see, that's much worse.
Whenever you hear that,
much worse.
You know that either it's falling over or I'm playing with it.
Yeah, exactly, because he's constantly like just throwing the nade around when he's commentating, which is, I guess, it's like a nervous tick that you have, and then sometimes that happens and it makes an awful racket picked up by the mics. Not impressed. Not impressed.
Could argue it might be better than the racket that we sometimes make.
Maybe. That's for them to decide, though. I would say.
We could do a Bison giveaway right now. That's what we could do.
But
I think we've got to...
Why, you already showed the wheel as well, right?
I did. But not today. We could... Should we do the wheel now?
What is it called? Because you can't call it the wheel of fortune. You have to call it the wheel of misfortune or the wheel of...
What do you mean
something.
misfortune? What are you
because
trying to say,
it's littered with bisons.
What's wrong with bisons?
They're cheap and horrible. You know what? Actually,
No.
You know what you should do? You need to
I don't want to see you anymore.
Get one signed.
I can't believe what you just said, Dan.
Get one signed by Markelov. He actually buys bisons in pro level matches. He's one of the only people that does it, and he always does it as well. Like he consistently buys bisons.
Actually, we're due to get another signature from a top player.
Who is it?
He was rated #1 on HLTV. That's right. Get Right wants to sign a bison.
Nice.
Who am I to stop him? But for now, should we do it? I think we should get the wheel out, guys. Let's do it. That's right, people. It's time. While we wait for this game to resume, we may as well have an impromptu giveaway. But first, we've got a spin to win.
Spin to win.
So
You've been practicing this off camera. We've got a spin to win, ladies and gents.
I don't think I've ever said that on camera before, but but it's normally something people say about Zangief with the SPDs. But anyway,
SPDs.
So what you could win is mystery prize, which I don't even have one right now, so I'll figure that out. Bison.
By the way, there's you know I had the idea about like someone predicting when this is going to break, because it's obviously going to break at some point. Did we go through with that?
Oh, a prediction.
Yeah. Like how many shows will it take until this breaks? Because it wins something. Like I don't know. Because look at it. Just look at it. It's going to break. It's been made by a 5-year-old. Look at it.
This costs a lot of money. I'll have you know. I had to get it shipped from America. I'm not even joking.
Did you really?
Yeah, I'm not even joking. From America. Okay, so you could win a mystery prize, which could be anything. You could win a bison.
All right.
You could win a bison. Subscribe.
It's just like a spring with a bit of wood in it. You got it from America.
What do you want? Lasers? I could
have gone to B&Q and made you that in like 2 minutes. Lasers would be nice though. Anyway, sorry James, continue.
Sub giveaway, which is happening anyway, so this is kind of a null point. Bison. Okay, we're going to spin, guys, and we're going to do a raffle right now without even going to a break. Are you ready?
All right, let's do it. Let's go. How does that happen? What does that mean, James? There's question marks. What does it mean? What's the answer to the question marks?
I think it means roll again, to be honest with you.
It means roll.
Every single time I have spun this on stream. Every single time.
How many times?
I did test runs. Guys. Every test run I did, bison. Guaranteed. Every single time. Every time it's on the stream, question mark. Every single time.
What is going on?
I don't even have anything. Like we can do a raffle now, right? We can do a raffle for this. Let's do a raffle for this right now. And we can just make the code question marks. Let's have 5 question marks as raffle code available to everyone, because like they can send out their like trade link, but I have no idea what we're going to give them.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are you going to
We don't have anything to give them, Dan. So what do we do?
Just give them something. Give him one of your knives. You have 6 knives.
No.
This guy's
I don't have any knives.
You can't hold 6 knives at once.
But they're my knives. I paid a lot of money, far more than their value in this game. All right, so we're in a. Hey, why don't you tweet? Why don't you send me a tweet, or with Dan, or both of us, and suggest what you think we should give away. I'm probably not going to listen to any of your suggestions.
If you ask them what you think that you should give away, then they're just going to say Dragon Laws and like the most expensive.
I didn't say I'm going to follow it. I'm just trying to I don't know what I'm doing right now, Dan. But I'm...
Clearly haven't thought this through. You clearly thought that this would never happen.
No, but it happens every single time.
It only happens, one sixth of the time. I mean, come on.
No, it happens every time. It happens every single time. These guys can confirm. I think we need to get the code on the stream.
What did you give away last time? What did you give away last time?
Well, basically, thanks to CS:GO Lounge, thanks to CS:GO Lounge, they have this function on the website, so people can send us skins or whatever they like.
Nice.
So what we've been doing is the question mark has historically been items from that group of items.
But you gave them all away already.
But all these items, people are mostly sending us like grey items, bisons of course, light blue items, all kind of field tested, battle scarred. So what we've been doing is doing contracts to try and get nice stuff that people might like. But because they're so low, like it doesn't really. It's a very long road.
Wasn't it supposed to be 5 question marks?
Long road to victory. It's supposed to be 5, yeah, but he's made it 4. It's too late now. It's too late now.
Too late.
Oh no, you just can't get the staff these days, guys. What can I say? So people have sent us a lot of boxes as well.
Yeah.
We have about 80 boxes to open at the moment. We actually opened about 25 boxes last week, but we just got crap. We got absolute rubbish in there. So what we did was more trade ups, or where we have stat tracks, like a crappy Negev or something, then we've sold those and used the money to buy more keys to open more boxes, but it's just been crap across the board. But again, we have, I don't know, like 60, 70 boxes. There must be like a knife in there somewhere. I was really hoping. It's actually more annoying to open a box for a community giveaway and get crap than it is to open a box myself and get crap, which is quite interesting, especially considering how many boxes I've opened, Dan, as I'm sure you are familiar.
We need to like do an intervention for this guy.
Can't stop me. It's the internet, damn it.
Got problems with these skins.
I do.
Did you ever get the trade going with Get Right in the end?
Trade.
Because he was looking for was it like a Jaguar stat track or something?
He wants a stat track fire serpent. Actually, somebody tweeted me yesterday. They opened one, and but yeah, good for him. I was that close to getting one.
All right. So you don't know what we're gonna give away right now. So we'll go to break. You're gonna figure something out. And we're gonna come back and someone's gonna get a prize.
Well,
that's how it's gonna go down. All right, guys. See you after the break. Hello. Hi.
Welcome back.
What did you do now? Did you do something?
No. No.
All right. Where did the wheel go?
It's gone.
All right.
It just appears and disappears.
Oh, we had a good idea, or someone had a good idea, which is kind of actually my idea from earlier, but I didn't like connect the dots.
Okay, you've got 15 minutes to tell us this idea.
Wait, like there. There we go. So
This could be a long 15 minutes.
when we were in Aspen, the talent dudes, me, Fiflaren, Sadikis, Thorin, and Steel, we stayed in a lodge. And when we left the lodge,
I don't know if this story is PG.
when we left the lodge, some belongings were left behind. Namely, Fiflaren's blazer. I know someone wants it.
Don't look at me and say that. I don't want his blazer.
I don't know.
No.
Maybe it should be Fiflaren's blazer. You know?
So basically,
He's probably not watching. He's probably still stuck on a flight somewhere.
Dan thinks we should give away Fifth Laren's blazer. However, the people of Twitter have another idea. What was that idea, Dan? What was the popular choice?
Well, the thing is that there's like you've conditioned our viewers. It's like almost this Pavlovian thing going on right now. That if there's like a giveaway, bison,
I have done no such thing.
because they're asking for bisons. Everything on the wheel is a bison, except the thing that's not a bison. And when it's not a bison, they want a bison.
Well, we haven't even drawn a winner yet. We need to draw a winner here. So we need to announce a winner. The winner is Marco Cesar 97.
Marco Cesar.
Marco Cesar, you're probably wondering what you've won.
Do you think he was born in '97? That's
It could be his football number.
all right.
So Marco Cesar, you're probably wondering what you've won. You're about to find out.
You're about to find out.
That's right. You, sir, have won the illustrious Igor Mako's knife, which is, of course, a Bison Sandash Battle Scarred. But hey, your one is a DreamHack Winter 2013
It's 2 years old.
special edition.
I guess. Wait.
man,
If
it's vintage.
yeah, I was about to
This is a
say.
vintage Bison
Does
right
that
there.
make it worth more? I don't know, man.
This is a vintage Bison that you have won,
Vintage
sir.
bison.
So,
All right.
follow the instructions and claim.
We need. You know what we need
Claim
to do?
your prize, sir.
Everyone who gets one of these bisons, we need like to make a huge bison frag movie with all the bisons that have been given away.
That would be genius. You know what? I think
It'd be so good.
we should do a Bison frag movie. You need to get on this. Producer Reese, this is your new task. This is the top priority in your entire life right now. Is a Bison frag movie from Face It Pugs.
Maybe
Let's do this.
it could even be like one of those frag movies where they synchronize all the bullets. Like they had that with the Deagle. There's like the one with the Deagle. It like synchronizes all the Deagles, and there was one with the Scout as well. So it synchronizes it to the beat of the song, like the headshots and so
Okay,
on.
that will be interesting with a Bison.
I know that's
Some
the thing. It
one-step.
just wouldn't work.
So
but
guys, I
that'd be great.
believe we have 296,000 followers at the moment. Once again, if we get to 300 today, we will do an open giveaway for this Cyrex to everyone, and then
This is the
And
most
then-
yellow sand I've ever seen in my life. There's no sand that looks like this.
a Glock fade to follow for subscribers. So all you need to do is follow the channel, guys. If we make 300 today, A, it'll be a massive milestone for Face It TV. B, we will throw skins at you, not just Bisons. We are about to get back into this match. I think we're going to see a restore coming soon. So as we understand it, there was a critical error on a server, which from the StarLadder server provider, but has now recovered, and soon the round will recover. So, again, oh, what is going on here? I think this game might have frozen.
But seriously, I don't understand this. What did you buy this?
I bought this because I think, like, if I ask you a question, then at least you have a time limit now.
It says
So
it's
if
15 minutes.
If I ask you,
that's a little bit exaggerated.
if I say to you, Dan,
you could get egg timers at like 1 minute, and that's actually like reasonable. Like 1 minute would make sense. You can even get 20, 30 seconds.
We need to start.
Why don't you just like? I'm sure you must have like a Pictionary, Pictionary at home or something.
No.
You just get the egg timer from that. It's like 1 minute.
No.
No.
I'm a Scrabble.
You
guy.
went and bought out one which has like, no sand as yellow as that either.
The thing is, Dan,
That's not even realistic.
we've got to start small here. We can't just go straight in at 1 minute. We've got to start 15.
Start at 15.
Then we'll make our way to 1 minute. Basically, when I ask you what team you think is going to win, this is coming out every single time. We just need to apply a bit of pressure.
This is kind of fair, I guess.
So we can get an answer. The best thing is, actually, never mind. The game has actually started.
Thank God. Thank God. All right, guys, we're back into this. Sorry for the delay there, indeed. As Jane said, critical error on the server has been resolved. 14-6 is the score. Titan leading map number 1 in this match against that team. This is StarLadder 12. If you're just joining us, and already it's looking quite different to some of the rounds we've seen Titan play thus far. Of course, the economy there for them bit stretched, as can be said for the CTs as well. So, I mean, Apex close to 40 bombing. Or did he reach this 40 bomb?
35.
35. So Apex has been playing quite well. He's only on a Tech 9 right now. And this huge pause might have broken the flow state that he had going for himself.
Absolutely. But he hadn't had any kills for a few rounds. In fact, they had been going the way of that. You can see the smokes coming in now, covering both the pit and the truck area. bondik looking away in case flashes come in. Indeed, the flashes come in. He will get the frag on RpK anyway. There is one more player in the apps. That is going to be Apex himself. Let's see if he can make it 36. He is currently flashed. Going to start to breach the site now. Can he find a player? Indeed, he can. Going to shoot him straight in the head. That's going to be 36. Can he make it 37? In fact, he can. 6 seconds remaining against 3. Makes it 38.
Wow.
Mr. Apex. He hasn't got time to plant.
I swear he was behind the pillar. I will bet my life on that. That's some banana bullets right there.
Banana bullets. Mr. Apex.
Boomerang bullets right there.
Mr. Apex.
This man, he's so close now, closing in on the
He has more than double the kills of anybody else on the map. The closest to him is Kenyes, who, if we doubled his kills, there'd be 28. Apex is on 38. Existence doesn't even have 10 kills yet. Let's not even talk about Markelov. All right.
Markelov.
So, that's win yet another round.
Oh, I like this. This is a cool setup here.
This is a nice angle. Gonna make a postcard out of this.
He left the HUD up and everything. Amateur. Yeah.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Only 10 HP to... Look at that. Only 10 HP to simple. And look at how close it was. It was like here.
And Kenyes is actually on the AWP now. So we might just see him going for the entry with this. Again, it's one of the options that is available to elite AWPers, is that they're able to actually somewhat consistently pull this move off. It's very risky. And so like if he gets the shot, does miss it, he does have to try to pre-fire a little bit there, as the smoke did block him off. But so far, that don't really have a beat on what's going on. But Titan are moving closer and closer to the B site right now. They got a guy who's Apex. It is looking for something on the right here, on the corner towards the blue truck. There are the pre-nades coming in, or the counter grenades there from that team. So that's going to slow them down. And what it's going to make a nice rotation, timely rotation. However, Titan, they want to go in right now through the smoke. In they go. It is chaos on the B-bomb side right now. 2 players immediately taken down on the entry by Titan, and RpK going to be poking bondik around with that Tech 9. And
he's on 39, Dan. He's on 39. Apex looking for that big 40. Oh, but Kenyes steals it away from him. I can't imagine the French abuse on TeamSpeak right now.
Still hope. There's still hope.
They don't want him to do it.
Uno mas.
Nobody's
One
on
more.
20. WorldEdit's on 16. Match point 39 frags for Apex. This is the performance of a lifetime. He's got 9 deaths. He's got 9 deaths.
In Source in like 2005, I played on the team, and the leader of this team had this strategy called the Iron Man. And what you would do is, as the T's, you would send one guy out at a time to try to like 5-man the other team. Maybe they should do that with Apex to get his last and final frag. It's like Kenny S will open up middle though, and it does then get smoked off a little bit too late. But the buy here is absolutely horrendous here for that team. Obviously buying all that they could, but you know, having such a terrible economy is really hurting them at the moment. Titan definitely so far just beasting them.
There it is, people. 40 kills for Apex in one match. 40 kills.
Yeah, against that team.
I think we should make a highlight of just Apex's kills from this game, because it's deserved.
And
what a
yeah,
performance.
I mean, that team are no slouches either.
It's still early days for this dAT team. Very significant change to this roster, being on the receiving end of a 2-player kick from the Hellraiser side. So they're going to commit to the A site with a smoke on B. And let's have a look to see if this rotation goes. No, the French have other ideas. The French, the Belgians, the Frelgians.
So about to close this one out, it would seem. Very, very difficult round here for that team. They do well to even get close to the bomb at this point. Existence might just kill them all with the FAMAS. There it is. Gets 2 headshots straight up in the area of Banana. As bondik will finally go down, and that is the end of that. At least for the first map. We have one more map.
The end of that.
We have one more map coming up. And I forget what it is now, because, you know.
I do believe it's Cash.
Yes, I think you're right, actually.
And then Nuke is a finisher.
Yes, you're right.
It is. So, guys, we have finally come to the end of map 1. That means we are going to do the subscriber giveaway for the StatTrak, Glock, Water, Elemental. I think the subscribers should, in fact, just suggest a keyword today.
A keyword?
To do it.
Well, you never let me make keywords.
Okay, Dan.
I never get to make keywords.
What would you like it to be? Where is it? Where is it? We don't even have time. You haven't got 15 minutes to make... Okay, subs, just suggest something. Let's go to break.